And we don't know if it was a country that created Bitcoin, a three-letter agency, or just some random college student somewhere that created it. And we don't know who owns the Satoshi wallet has a million, Bitcoin in it. There's a lot of unknowns there. And banks and central banks hate unknowns. And so now it's turning into, instead of a Bitcoin strategic reserve, it's turning into a digital asset strategic reserve. And Brad Garlinghouse has had multiple conversations with Trump, and that has been confirmed from Brad Garlinghouse himself. And so, they are looking at bringing like XRP, XLM, Solana, ADA, HBAR, and a few others. I think Algorand. Those are all US based companies that have built in the blockchain space and that stayed in the US, even though like Ethereum went to Switzerland, to avoid US stuff. And then, and so you do look at, if you look at the top three cryptos, XRP is the only one that's, in the top three that's in the US. So, there's a lot of Bitcoin people that are extremely nervous right now, but I think it opens up, a big thing for XRP holders because we do know that the U.S. is probably going to make this move, and we do know that XRP is probably going to be one of the assets they're going to buy. And if you look at the European Union, the ECB, the European Central Bank, is run by Christine Lagarde, and she used to be the head of the IMF. Okay, and she just did a statement like 2 days ago. I did a video about this, that she says that Bitcoin will never be a part of the European Central Bank's reserves. They don't want it. They don't want to touch it. And she's never liked it. So Bitcoin is not even, it's not even a question for the European central banks. So are they going to be looking at XRP too? Right? Because what happens if one country starts to actively start buying something to do it as a national reserve? It puts pressure on other countries to follow suit, right? And so there might only be El Salvador. There's probably going to be a few others that get into Bitcoin, but it's kind of contagious right now. And I think the reason for that is, a lot of these early markets where people were able to buy all kinds of illicit things, they took Bitcoin.